Alright, BobalosRex here, and I got a guest. We're reacting to the 10.2 first look, Guardians of the Dream. PTR, let's go. Watching the sound.
Hello everyone, welcome to WoWcast. Today we're going to talk about our next major content update, Guardians of the Dream. And I have two special guests here with me today. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Taylor Sanders. I'm an encounter designer on the World of
It
Warcraft
should be
team.
good. We have to
I'm
talk up,
Stickney.
though.
I'm a senior narrative designer on the World of Warcraft team.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. What is coming with Guardians of the Dream?
Yeah, so Guardians
wrong
of the
about
Dream
the
is a
title.
huge content update. We have a new outdoor zone, the Emerald Dream itself, right, that we're going to be traveling to. We have a new raid. We have new public events within the outdoor zone itself. And then also Season 3 will be launching as well.
Alright, good.
So we just
New raid
finished up
season
Fractures
3.
in Time. Can you tell us what's next? What are we going to expect in this major content update?
Well, with Fractures in Time, we kind of wrapped up the story of the Bronze Dragonflight, and we also saw Iridikron take off for parts unknown.
Yeah, he fucked off.
One person that we haven't seen since Zeralet Caverns is Farok. We
Yeah.
get to catch up with him here. More importantly, what's going on is that Amirdrasil, that tree, the seed that Tyrande took from the Shadowlands,
The tree.
she's planted it, it's been growing in the Emerald Dream, and it's about to cross over. It's a very powerful
Okay,
tree.
so it's going to cross over.
We're not the only ones interested in it.
Of course not.
So-
Can't be that easy.
Of course not. No, it can't be that. It's never that easy. So turns out Farok's kind of interested in this tree, and he's got some friends that he's bringing along with him.
Yeah, he didn't get the
finally
stop burning
enter
trees
the portal
memo
into the Emerald
from
Dream.
last
What does it look like? What
expansion,
can
or
we
two
expect?
expansions ago.
First off, we're finally going to the Emerald Dream, right? And we've seen like
have
bits and
nice
pieces of it
trees
since
around
like
here.
what?
Yeah, since, I don't know, back in, the classic days when the game was first kind of released.
Druids.
Yeah.
with the Druids. And then I think more recently, the Emerald Nightmare raid back in Legion, right? But we've always visited these little pockets.
been little
and
pockets.
In Guardians of the Dream, we get to visit like an actual section of the dream. The Emerald Dream itself is a reflection of
Okay, I gotta pause this. I know I should watch the whole thing. Okay, so this is the Unarmed Plains. That's that little island. So it's gonna fill out all this little area. We don't see where the tree is, but I assume it's this. I assume this is the whole tree island. Because this we see in game, but it looks like we got some fire stuff going on, and that's probably gonna be the raid entrance. It's either that's the raid entrance or that's the raid entrance.
of the dream.
Let's keep going.
The Emerald Dream itself is a reflection of the wild world.
The
So it's
wild
green,
world.
it's overgrown, it's
Well, the
beautiful, there's
wilds.
stuff blooming all over the place, but also we aren't the only ones interested in that tree. Farok is there, and he's got some allies with him. So the
Majority.
place is, while part of it is, overgrown, wild, beautiful, blooming,
I love how they got
there's
the
also
rag
parts of
statue
it
that
where
I got.
Farok's forces have hit this place.
I
It's
wonder
a
if that's a
war-torn
hint.
landscape, right? It's not perfect, it's not ideal, but we're there to fix it
Yeah.
and make sure that Farok doesn't get what he wants. If you are familiar with lore, we're going to the Eye of Ysera. And it's a place that has been mentioned in lore
The Eye
for
of
a very
Ysera.
long time. We've never been there. It's the center of the Emerald Dream. Not literally, figuratively. So the Eye of Ysera focuses on the areas of the dream that are they need the most attention from the Green Dragonflight. And in Guardians of the Dream, it's Amirdrasil. Obviously, we want to help bring this tree from the Emerald Dream into Azeroth.
The outdoor area that we have, releasing with our content update is just absolutely gorgeous. The art team has really outdone themselves yet
super
again. And seeing the Emerald Dream in all of its glory, right, as players get to explore finally like an actual zone that represents sort of all of the incredible
That's gonna be
sort of
cool.
artistic influence of the Emerald Dream, and we're going to see tons of great characters that
Yeah.
we kind of know and love that are related to the Emerald
He's
Dream
back.
itself.
So within this new zone, there's a new raid. Can you tell us more about the new raid?
Yeah, so one of the sort of war-torn places within the Emerald Dream is our new raid, Amirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. This is a 9-boss raid where players get to explore one of the most interesting places within the Emerald Dream. The story here starts at Wellspring Temple, which is sort of a place within the Emerald Dream that's feeding Amir Drasil, this world tree, all of its kind of energy and life force. It's nurturing the tree. It's a very important place to Farak and his designs on the Emerald Dream and what he wants to sort of achieve here.
Okay, so
one wing of the temple is untouched by Farak and his allies for now and represents sort of the wild nature of the Emerald Dream. There are defenders of the temple here who are natural to the dream, and one of those defenders is our wing boss for that section, Nimue, Weaver of the Cycle.
They don't want to help us.
So when players enter Nimue's chamber, it's this beautiful sanctum that really represents sort of the Emerald Dream in its most pure form. On the floor of the chamber, Nimue is ordering the weave of the Emerald Dream itself, sort of represent the act of creating things with the Emerald Dream and defending it. And
I'm starting to see
in the other wing of our raid, this is a wing that's been destroyed by Farak and his molten allies, right? Smolderon sits at the end of this wing, the Fire Lord himself, and fire has sort of poured through.
Smolderon betrayal! The betrayal of Smolderon. I talked about that.
Brought
the Elemental Lord's betraying
into the temple itself. So we're going to see all the destruction that has wrought and be able to fight Smolderon right at the end of that wing. Another encounter we have within the raid is Tendril Sage Swift, who is one of the leaders of the Druid of the Flame.
Yeah, Druids of the Flame. Basically, the last time we saw them was in Cataclysm when we defeated Vandral Staghound. But they've been planning this kind of resurgence, and with the burning of Teldrassil, they've been able to recruit a lot more willing people to go along with their plans.
Oh my god.
The exciting thing about this encounter is that finally we'll get to Dragon Ride within a raid encounter. In
Dragon Ride raid fight.
So, this is incredibly a cool opportunity
that's going to destroy some people.
Jump on Dragonback with, all of your friends that you're raiding with and pursue Tendril as he sort of like flies around Amir Drasil, right? You're like banking through fireballs and stuff during combat. So
oh my god.
It's going to be really exciting to see.
Wow,
oh my god.
Amazing.
That's going to be so hit or miss as a raid fight.
People all mount up, but mechanically,
people are going to be flying all over.
We just need
yeah, the PTR is so helpful for that.
And then, of course, we can't forget Farak, right?
Finally.
Yeah, the reason.
Spicy, nasty boy.
I'm ready to beat him up.
He's summoning Rag. There's a reason there's a Rag statue right there.
The raid will end with a showdown against the Fire Incarnate himself.
Is there any, juicy rewards in the raid?
Yeah, so much as in other raids during Dragonflight, players can expect some new armor sets that they
we gotta pause. Oh shit! Hold up. Oh my
during
god, we gotta
Dragonflight,
pause.
players can expect some.
Oh my god, so that's either the Shaman or the Hunter. That's gotta be Death Knight. Look at Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter legit removes our head. Look at that. Look at that.
That's amazing.
No head. Bro! Woo! I'm not a Demon Hunter main right now, though. But that's fucking sick, dude. Yeah, I'm a Demon Hunter. Just no head.
Mm-hmm.
Going full Ghost Rider.
That's fucking awesome.
New armor sets.
Oh my god.
Right.
Okay, that's Druid. Mage. Yeah.
Very Halloween-y.
So this is either Paladin or Warrior. Right now I'm thinking Warrior, but maybe we'll see.
Are sort of class themed, but also
oh
have a
my
touch
god,
of
those look
the
so
Emerald
good.
Dream to them, right?
This looks so good.
The art is absolutely incredible
Transmog.
for these new sets within the raid. So they can expect new sets to earn that'll each have class bonuses on them.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's Hunter. That's Monk. That's Monk 100%. And that's Warlock.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to get my hands on them for my characters.
I love collecting the sets too.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting our hands on something,
Yes.
Farak's got something really tasty for us to get our hands on.
We have a new legendary weapon coming in
Okay.
Guardians of the Dream. This is going to be a two-handed axe that players can earn. They'll have to keep their ear to the
That's
ground
the
exactly
warrior
on
set.
how to get their hands on it. But yeah, it's a really powerful
Look at that
weapon
axe.
wielded by Farak himself. It's called Fear Laugh the Dream Render.
Fear Laugh
We've been
the
listening to
Dream
feedback,
Render? Oh my
from the
god.
Embers of Neltharion update,
That's
and
cool as fuck.
you know, we hope we can provide something that, you know, players really feel like they can earn the axe over time and feel really rewarded for their time in the raid.
So we've
Oh my
spoke about
God,
the
they
amazing raid
said
and the
it'd be a better
beautiful
drop
zone of
rate,
the Emerald
maybe.
Dream. What
Here's
other
hoping.
things can we expect?
Dude,
in
Rag has to show up. Ragnaros. Bro. He's gonna show up.
Guardians of the Dream?
So we've got something really unique coming to Guardians of the Dream. It's not just one public event, it's 3 of them. And they feed into each other in this kind of cyclical sort of wilderness nature kind of thing. There's 3 different events. First one is the Super Bloom, and that
Super
one
Bloom!
is, you ever played Overwatch? It's like protecting the payload, right? Okay, so you've got this ancient who's
You ever
going
played
through and
Overwatch?
he's trying to, you know, bloom the dream,
Oh my
and you have to
God.
help him
It's a
out
payload
by
with
defending him from
flowers.
things.
Gotta push the
helping him get
payload.
things.
You
Push
gotta.
the power, the
When
flower
that's
load.
done, it triggers
Alright. There was a little technical difficulty,
stuff.
but we beg.
When that's done, it triggers the second public event called the Emerald Frenzy. And
Emerald
it's
Frenzy.
a farming kind of public event where
Farming?
wilderness has kind of gotten out of control. So you go through, you're
Cute.
farming everything, and it's dropping currency, it's dropping seeds left
Oh,
and right. The
wow,
more people
farming.
that are in it, the more stuff you get, and it's just a grab. So that feeds into the Emerald Bounty. And with the Emerald Bounty, it's a fostering event, right? So all around the Emerald Dream, there's piles of dirt. You can take those seeds that you gathered and
Okay.
plant them in the dirt.
Are you gonna
Over
be
the course of
planting
5
little
minutes,
trees?
it'll grow into a sprout. And the
love
more
that.
people that show up and feed that sprout and nurture that sprout, the bigger it'll get. When it blooms after that 5 minutes, you get to loot it for cool stuff.
I love cool stuff. Can you tell us more about the new Renown faction in this
Yes.
patch?
Okay, here
Of
we
course. We've got the Dream Wardens. I mean, we're going into
Dream
the Emerald
Wardens.
Dream, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the Emerald Dream is full of creatures that live there. And they also have a vested interest in protecting Amir Drasil, so they've decided to go ahead and team up with us. But it's composed of those creatures from the Emerald Dream. So you've got keepers, you've got dryads, you've got druids, obviously, you've got the green dragonflight, you've got rune bears. They're new. They're
Rune
very
bears.
cool.
Yeah.
That's gotta
And
be a
they've
new
all
druid
come together
bear.
to just kind of like help us
Cool.
out. And obviously, as with any renown that we've got, there are some really cool rewards involved as
That's
you
some
increase
out.
your reputation
Look at
with these guys. I need to
That's
level
some
my druid
armor.
She looked good.
for this because it's druid heaven.
yes,
Yeah.
true.
Alright, I gotta get my
Ann and I
druid
both
ready.
played druids, you know, way back in 2004. So I think we're particularly excited to get to interact with this faction. I think we've never seen before in WoW these like types of characters that are really reminiscent of like Warcraft 3 and like
Yeah.
Night Elf and Druid lore. So it's going to be very exciting to interact with a lot of those creatures and characters that I associate with like my first character ever.
So as we're dragon riding through this new zone, is there new dragon riding anything?
What
Yeah,
was that?
Oh my god! Is that a that's either a druid form or a new mount?
It looks like somebody's on top of it.
Yeah, so either someone's mounted on that druid or that's most likely a new mount. That looks sick as hell. Is that a new dragon riding? Owl riding.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Almost
is
hit the
there new
wrong
dragon
button again.
riding anything?
Yeah, absolutely.
Losing
so
my mouse.
players will be able to dragon ride through the Emerald Dream from day one,
Oh,
which
cool.
is really a treat with all the incredible art that is within the zone just in itself.
That's
I
There's
want to
also-
walk that zone.
Yeah, exactly, right? I want to swoop under branches and like, you know, along the
look at
rivers
that.
and through
New
that
races.
environment. They're also going to be able to collect new glyphs that are hidden around the zone and some new
The
transmog
colors!
appearances. There's a new dragon riding appearance and a new dragon riding mount.
Fyrec.
There's a lot
Fairy
there for players who are
dragon!
interested
Fairy
in
dragon!
dragon riding and have enjoyed that during Dragonflight.
I'm all about
Oh
that.
my
This is
god,
such a
new
special
dragon riding mount.
I'm super excited about that.
Yeah,
Oh
there's a
my
lot
God.
there for players who enjoy that. There's also a new active ability that players will be able to earn, you know, with their glyphs called Second Wind, that allows them to sort of like regain vigor instantly.
Ooh.
So they can gain a little bit more speed. There's new dragon
Dude.
riding races where they can try to.
Oh my god, that's gonna help challenge mode races so much for people. That's
that's-
how they're power creeping it. Thank
their
goodness.
skills at that with
If
some
they're
of these
gonna
new abilities
require
that they'll
that.
earn. And yeah, we're just excited to see how players enjoy zooming through the skies in the Emerald Dream itself.
That sounds handy for that dragon riding encounter too.
Yes.
So you may want to collect your glyphs right away.
Yeah.
Just practice.
Yeah, get some practice in.
And there's going to be a new season. Can you tell us more about what the season will be?
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. So season 3 will start with Guardians of the Dream, and with it becomes a new Mythic Plus map pool. So we have 8 new dungeons that are arriving for
All
players.
right, this is gonna be. So you got Waycrest, that's good. Atal Dazar, that's good. Throne of the Tides, that's a far throwback. The Mega Dungeon, and then Darkheart Thicket, Blackrock Hold, the Everbloom.
To enjoy in Mythic Plus.
Interesting.
Among these are some dungeons that
I
are
like
appearing
some
for the
of them.
first time in Mythic Plus that we're really excited about. We had our Mega Dungeon
I was
that
blocking
players
Waycrest
have really been
Manor.
enjoying
That's
from the Dawn of the Infinite update, and we're splitting that into 2 separate dungeons for players to enjoy in Mythic Plus. We also have 2
gonna be
dungeons
rough.
included in the map pool that really fit the theme of the wild nature of the Emerald Dream. The first is the Everbloom, which we last saw sort of in a challenge mode format, and the second is Darkheart Thicket, which we last enjoyed during Legion. Which has a really druidic theme, right? As we sort of
Waycrest Manor is
venture
kind
into
of
the beginnings of the Emerald
somewhat
Nightmare and
that
that
way,
story
too.
back at
Secretly.
that time. So we're excited to get players in there and
of the
see if the
dust.
routes have changed since the last time they were in those
That's true.
dungeons. For each new season, we like to have a mix of dungeons that are more linear, but also mix that up with dungeons that are
Atal
more
Dazar
open,
coming
like
back as
Atal
an
Dazar,
impulse.
and
Gonna
Waycrest
be
Manor
good.
in a way, to try to keep some variety in there, and players who enjoy routing can have some options, to really sink their teeth into.
There's going to be, of course, Mythic Plus new rewards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there anything else for the new season?
Yeah, there'll be
tell us.
a new season of PvP rewards. So
Good.
new cosmetic rewards for players to achieve and.
Oh my
backgrounds and
God!
So
Look at
work
those.
on your gladiator when it comes out. Get
Yep.
that fancy new mount.
Absolutely.
God, that's the
Yes.
glad
So
skin.
everyone wants to know, when is the PTR going to happen?
Yeah, so the PTR will be coming this week. We'll be on the PTR. Ann and I will be running around, and we would like to see players in there with us
I will be
enjoying the
there,
new
I'll be
content that we
there.
have.
Thank you both so much for hanging out and talking about Guardians of the Dream with me. And thank you,
All right.
everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
All right, I gotta squish these 2 videos together.
Oh,
I gotta squish these 2 videos together because of what I did.
yeah.
That's why there's that cut there. But let's look at this. New zone, Emerald Dream. I was right. New raid, Emir Drasil, the Dream's Hope. Alright, that feels like it's a defend, but yeah. New legendary weapon, new class sets like we knew. New legendary weapon, that's good. That's new. So it looked like it was a 2-handed axe. It was just an axe, so anyone that wields an axe can get it. So hunters could technically use it, maybe. I don't know how people would feel about
It's
it.
probably gonna end up on my.
But it's probably going to be a DK, warrior, paladin weapon, most likely.
Yeah.
What else? Maybe shaman? Oh, dude, enhances back, maybe.
You could.
But we don't know the stats on it. That's the main thing.
Gotcha.
New public event, Super Bloom and Emerald Bounty. Are you going to do your Overwatch events in WoW?
Yeah.
We got Dream Warden's New Renown. That's going to be interesting. We saw some interesting rewards. It looked like we get an amount, of course. New PC event. I really like the Mythic Plus dungeon setup. New Blood Elf customizations.
What is that?
Ooh.
What are they gonna be? You
I'll
gonna get all
be-
fancy?
I'm gonna have another video. I think it's gonna be come out Saturday where I go over all the PTR stuff that people are gonna be pulling for me. It's gonna be on Wowhead. And we got dragon riding updates, new races, mounts, and customizations, so that's good. I think we got the last level of races, but I think all the new races in the new area will have the full set of challenge modes. I really think the second wind is going to help on challenge races if you're having trouble now. I think that's going to help a lot. We can talk about that more. Class talent updates, Rogue and Demon Hunter! Oh shit!
Your
Rogue and
boys.
Demon Hunter reworked. Both of the Blood Brothers
The Blood Brothers
are getting buffed, dude. Oh shit. Oh shit.
You excited?
Yeah, I still don't have my Evoker Legendary, so
What up with that?
I'm sad.
What up with all that?
Am I playing Evoker? If I see Evoker destroyed, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm playing a new class because I still don't got my Legendary. But yeah, I'm excited. This looks great. Look at all this. This is going to get juicy. And from some of the stuff I've seen on the PTR, it's going to get real juicy. But that's been the react. What do you think?
Looks great. I like the fairy dragon. And I like
the new dragon riding.
The fairy dragon riding mount. And I like the tree payload with the flowers.
Yeah,
I like all
that.
the druid stuff. It's good stuff.
They should have made it like Splatoon, where you got to shoot water and spawn the flowers.
Yeah. Oh, and the growing flower thing. Everybody nurture the flower.
Yeah, you're going to like that. Okay, so that's it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.